Hello. So, good morning everyone and welcome for today's video conference for Civil Works. Today is October 9, 2024 and we have 10 projects for bid scheduled for today. So, also please be informed that we are being live streamed today by a YouTube channel, DPWS. Before we start, let's have our opening prayer to be led by Ma'am Evelyn.
Let us pray in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Lord, thank you for this wonderful time as we gather in your name as we conduct our favorite sacraments. Guide us, Lord, and help us to be able to understand and follow the government procurement reform act, achieve the objectives of this undertaking. Creating us, O Lord, to desire to be dedicated and committed to our duties and responsibilities. Teach us to be more responsive to the demands of integrity in public office. This we ask for your Son, Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn, and for the determination of quorum, may I call Mr. Ray to me.
Thank you, Sir Rina. Good morning. Before we proceed to our previous conference, let's have the roll call of our MAP members of our president today. Starting with our chairperson, Sir Nabanis.
Present.
Our vice chairperson is not around. So let's call in our two additional members. Maybelline de la Vega and Sir Joey Areta. Our provisional members, Sir Chanlito Alcido. Out of 6 present today, and still we have a quorum and the meeting conference can now proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ray Bermejo. May we now call the planning and design section for the detailed description of the project.
Hello, everyone. For contract ID 25JA001, Aklan East Road, K0281 plus 00 to K0283 plus 085, with ABC of 96,500,000. Project duration 175 calendar days. Asphalt overlay of road, length of 8.16 lane kilometer with wide reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings and warning signs. On screen shown the typical layout: partly closure, 2-lane, 2-way road, low speed, low volume, short turn. The typical roadway section. The reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings and pedestrian lane. Contract ID 25JA0014, Tangalan Bypass Road, Tangalan, Aklan, with ABC of 29,400,000. Project duration 193 calendar days. Construction of road, length of 0.338 lane kilometer, thickness of 0.28 meter. Section 1 is 100 to 716.20, equal to 616.20 linear meter, with width of 1.5 meter B over S of carriage way. Section 2 is 828.75 to 900, equal to 71.25 linear meter, with width of 1.5 meter B over S of carriage way, including sidewalk. Section 3, 900 to 1 plus 69 is equal to 169 linear meter, with width of 6.7 meter R over S of exist road, including 1.5 meter of carriageway and sidewalk B over S. Installation of metal guardrail, metal beam, length is 300 linear meter, application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement marking, wide from station 0 to 1 plus 700. Installation of hazard markers 450 by 600 mm. Chevron signs 32 units. Installation of solar street lights 77 units. On screen shown the location map, vicinity map, and layout plan. The typical road section 1 and 2. The typical road section 3. Contract ID 25GA0024, construction of flood control structure along Aklan River, Tinigaw, Kalibo, Aklan, with ABC of 61,448,795. Project duration 169 calendar days. Construction of revetment wall along Aklan River, Barangay Tinigaw section, Kalibo, Aklan. Length of 179 linear meter. Installation of solar lights 12 units. Station limits 5 plus 600 to station 5 plus 7779. On screen, the key map, location map, and vicinity map. The summary of quantities. The typical section of revetment wall, segmental, and end wall. For contract ID 25GA0026, construction of flood control structure along Aklan River, Barangay Camanci, Norte, Numancia, Aklan, with ABC of 125,076,545. Project duration of 274 calendar days. Revetment wall 429.67 linear meter. Total length. Slope covering of 0.25 meter deep. Reinforced concrete foundation 6 meter steel sheet pile U-type with cap and walls 2 units. Segmental walls 22 units. Drainage 429.67 linear meter. Reinforced concrete trapezoidal. On screen is the key map and location plan. On screen are the construction section of revetment wall and end wall. Contract ID 25GA0045. Construction of road Paraiso Road, Barangay Linabuan Sur, Banga, Aklan, with ABC of 4,950,000. Project duration 62 calendar days. Concreting of road, total length 1.130 lane kilometers, 4 meter width of PCCP with 0.20 meter thickness and 1 meter shoulder width. On screen, the location map and vicinity map. The topographic layout. The detailed plan of PCCP. The typical road section.
Contract ID 25GA0052. Construction completion of multipurpose building covered court Barangay Bakhaw, Kalibo, Aklan with the ABC amount of 1,980,000. Project duration 90 calendar days. Completion of multipurpose building covered court. Installation of pre-painted metal sheets and accessories on metal frames for canopy roofing works at existing window or entry and wall bridge. Aluminum louvred on metal frames for wall enclosure above existing windows. Plastering works, painting and repainting works for existing concrete structure and window steel grills. Tiling works on floors and walls of existing toilet, stair and walk bridge. Remove and replace of doors and plumbing fixtures at existing toilet. Showing the perspective and the location map. Next is the ground floor plan and the second floor plan. The front elevation and the side elevation. 25GA0065, construction of multipurpose building covered court, Dinaut Elementary School, Barangay Altavas, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 136 calendar days. Partial construction of multipurpose building covered court with an area of 332.92 square meters includes 12 unit of columns, 5 set of trusses, 411.35 square meters of color roofing with 0.427 millimeter stage platform, toilets, PWD, female and male, 25 linear meter bleachers, single, plastering and painting works, tile works of comfort room floors and walls, stage backdrop, downspout and storm drain, and electrical works. Showing the perspective, the location map, the vicinity map, and the project location or site development plan. Next is the project location and the floor plan. The front elevation, right and left side elevation, and the rear side elevation. 25 GA 0068, construction of multipurpose building covered court or evacuation center, Barangay Cabilawan, Madalag, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 150 calendar days. Construction of multipurpose covered court, construction of 13 units of column and footing, 11 units of roof beam, 6 spans of roofing equivalent to 647 square meters of pre-painted metal sheets with 7 units of full truss, 6 units of center strap beam, 12 units of middle strap beam, and 12 units of side strap beam, gutter, flashing, plastering, and painting works. Showing the perspective and the location. Next is the floor plan, the front elevation, and the section. The left and right side elevation and the spot detail of gutter and beams. 25 GA 0074, construction of multipurpose building covered court or evacuation center, Tigayon Elementary School, Barangay Tigayon, Kalibo, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 180 calendar days. Construction of facade with 6 columns and 10 beams and CHP walls, 12 intermediate beams, steel baffle on front and both sides of the covered court. Construction of concrete slab flooring of 0.4 meters height from existing pavement, PWD ramp, finishing works, and plumbing works. Showing the location map and the perspective. Next is the floor plan. The front elevation, the rear elevation and window schedule. The left and right elevation. 25 GA 0075, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Health Center, Sitio Mahubog, Barangay Batan, Aklan, with the ABC amount of 4,950,000. Project duration 150 calendar days. Construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Health Center, Sitio Mahubog, Barangay Batan, Aklan. Complete construction of Barangay Health Center excluding installation of glazed tiles, stainless signages, air conditioning, and fire alarm system. The perspective, the site development plan, and the vicinity map. Next is the floor plan, the floor pathway layout, the front, left, and rear side elevation. The schedule of doors and windows, the right side elevation. That's all, thank you.
Thank you, Plan and Design section. So, any concern or question regarding the detailed description of the project? So, if none, let's proceed. Prospective bidder should be, number 1, registered bid and classified by the Philippine Constructor Accreditation Board or PCAB with PCAB license category for the medium day. The description of the individual bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2-1.1b, Section 2 and 3 of the bidding documents. Contractors or applicants who wish to participate in the bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPW Civil Works Application or the CWA at the DPW's Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPS Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their records current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPW's contractor profile eligibility process or the CPEP and subject to further post-qualification. Information on the registration can be obtained from the PRS during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. or at the DPW's website www.dpws.gov.ph. Per GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021, prospective bidders are required to upload and maintain current of the following eligibility documents in the PGIPs. Letter A, registration certification. B, mayor's or business permit or equivalent documents. C, tax clearance. D, pickup license and registration. And for the E, audited financial statement. Any expired documents upon the aforementioned eligibility documents shall render the PGIPs Platinum Registration Certificate as automatically suspended and its validity shall resume only once the said expired documents is already updated with the PGIPs. For recent mayor's permit, the recently expired mayor's permit together with the official receipt as proof that the prospective bidders has applied for renewal within the period prescribed by the LGU shall be accepted by the PGIPs for the purpose of updating the PGIP certification of platinum registration and membership. Consequently, the prospective bidder shall maintain an updated and current PGIPs platinum registration and membership in the Civil Works application. Prospective bidders with expired eligibility documents shall have not yet updated the record in the CWA are advised to attach the newly updated platinum registration and membership certificate in the technical bid documents and not the updated particular eligibility. Class A documents are to be considered eligible by the bids award committee. Only the following documents are required from the prospective bidders prior the sale of the bidding documents is to read A, company ID or any government issued ID. B, authorization letter. And for the C, the written. Bidding will be conducted to open competitive bidding procedures using non-discretionary pass or fail method as specified in the 2016 Revised Implementing Rules and Regulation of the Republic Act 9184. The contracts will be awarded to the lowest calculated responsive bidder or LCRB who was determined as such during post-qualification. Interested bidders, you obtain confirmation that is our engineering office and inspect the bidding documents at bidding award committee conference room. DPW sa Aklan Engineering Office around this Kalibo, Aklan during weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A complete set of bidding documents will be acquired by the interested bidders on October 2, 2024 to October 22, 2024 from the address below and upon the payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or PGIPs and the website of the procuring entity, provided that bidders should pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than submission of the reviews, with submission may be done manually or electronically. Bids must be duly received by the Binawan Committee Secretariat at that is below for manual submission on or at electronic beach_Aklan@dpws.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before October 22, 2024 at 10 a.m. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable form in the amount of stated in the invitation to be closed meeting. Bid opening shall be on October 22, 2024, immediately after the deadline of the submission of which our committee, conference room, the Secretary Office, Kalibo. Bids will be open and the presence of the bidder's representative will choose to attend at the address below. Late bids shall not be accepted. The Deputy Secretary Office, Kalibo, reserve the rights to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with the Section 41 of the Republic Act 9184 and its implementing rules and regulations, without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So, any question or concern regarding for today's pre-bid conference for civil works? So, if none, the pre-bid conference for civil works for today, October 9, 2024, is hereby adjourned. Thank you.